In their first week of school, coronavirus cases forced 6,500 students in the LA Unified School District to miss school. To prevent that from happening here, San Diego Unified is tightening its rules, now requiring masks indoors and outdoors.
ABC 10 News anchor Steve Atkinson went to Mira Mesa High School to show us what's being done to keep your kids safe when school starts on Monday.
We've actually built these walls that retract and open up to allow for a ton of ventilation into the classroom.
You are looking at a state-of-the-art COVID prevention classroom designed well before COVID was ever an issue.
How many of these in each classroom?
So the air purifiers, we have minimum 2, in some cases 3 air purifiers in each classroom.
Mira Mesa principal Jeff Sabins is proud to show off these new classrooms with an open-air concept. It should be noted that because it's only the two of us in this well-ventilated room, because we're socially distanced and both fully vaccinated, we're not wearing masks for the interview. But even with all this ventilation, students in San Diego Unified will have several layers of protection against COVID.
When students first enter the classroom, that's the first thing they'll encounter, is that we have additional masks, we have gloves, we have hand sanitizer, we have wipes even for the tables.
There will be masks in the classroom. Every child's going to be required to wear one.
Yes, inside the classroom, every staff member, every child, every person in San Diego Unified will be wearing a mask inside the classroom at all times.
It is a tremendous responsibility for San Diego Unified, the second largest school district in the state, only behind LA Unified, to keep its 121,000 students safe.
How can you convince parents that everything's going to be fine? We're going to get through this.
The strategies that have been effective to keep everybody safe on campus, those strategies will be in place starting Monday. And in fact, in many cases, we've actually increased the health and safety mitigation measures.
So basically just a space for teachers to bring their students out here.
For example, this outdoor pod at Mira Mesa High School is a learning environment where students can be outdoors and socially distance if needed.
You know, we did this before COVID, but it really worked out when we, had this idea of how do we bring classrooms outside. We said, we've already had this built.
Of course, not every school in San Diego Unified is built like this with these outdoor learning pods, but every school does have the opportunity to take advantage of San Diego's temperate outdoor climate. The goal, indoors or out, is to keep your students in school for in-person learning if that's their choice.
The best learning happens when students are at school with their teacher, with other students, having all the support that they need.
Speaking of being in a positive place, you can't please everybody. You have some who say, I don't want masks. You have some say masks are not enough. I need even more than that. How do you navigate through all of that minutia and concentrate on the student and make sure that they're being taught?
That's exactly what our job is. We've been very fortunate because we have a relationship with some of the world's best scientists who are at UC San Diego. And they have been guiding us throughout this whole process. Wearing masks keeps you safe and keeps you in school. Getting vaccinated is the most important, thing that all of us can do to keep our students safe. Right now, students under 12 don't yet have access to the vaccine. So if we want to make sure that those students are safe and able to stay in school, those of us who can get vaccinated need to go and get vaccinated.
There will be no hybrid schedule this year, consisting of half in-person and half at-home learning. Students who opted for the virtual academy, San Diego Unified's designated online school, will be offered a vigorous schedule with their own teachers. We're told less than 1% of students district-wide have opted for that program.